Welcome everyone to some more Maplestory. And today, like the many times I've done in the past, I'll be grinding for some EXP on my main here and getting closer to the next level. And I recently learned like 2 days ago that, you know, the quests that give you these things as a reward? Yeah, I learned that those give me a lot of EXP. I don't think it did so when I first unlocked Tenebris, but they actually do now, and oh boy, the amount of days I missed and all the EXP I could have obtained. All down the drain. But hey, better late than never, so yeah, I have to make sure I do that every day as well, because I really want to get closer to the next area unlock stuff, you know, so I really want to do that. Anyways, so yeah, I'll be doing those quests, doing the monster park real quick, and then going to the usual spot that I grind for EXP at. First, oh, I already did that. First, have I actually done the monster park? I usually do this, because it does give me like 4 billion, and that's good for like a little bit of EXP, so. Oh, I haven't done this today. No! Okay, oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna do this quickly. It'll literally take a couple minutes, so shouldn't take too long. Oh, and obviously I'll be talking about a bunch of other stuff while I do this because, well, I'm not gonna just sit here for like 2-ish hours being quiet, so, you know. Sometimes I do, but I'm pretty sure I'm never quiet for an entire 2 hours, so. For now, I'm gonna quickly do this. It takes a bit, pretty quickly to do this. Especially since I have my arcane power maxed out and what else? Oh yeah, and I do a lot of damage. I really want to start Cernium. Oh yeah, and speaking of which, I have decided that yes, I will be streaming the story again. I did stream the Glory update version, which is obviously the event version. But I want to do it again because, you know, there might have been changes and it'd be nice to see those changes as well. Oh, I forgot the music here is like singing. Quickly now, we're almost there. Yep, I get quite a bit of EXP. I went from 41.90 to 42.3 from just like one of those. I think this is good until level 260, where I'm probably getting like very little EXP from this, so. There is the Monster Park Extreme, but I think I can't do that unless I have people in a party. Which is kind of disappointing because I don't really play with other people, so... I will have to figure out a strategy to level past 260. I think this is a pretty good strategy up until level 260, so... yeah, that's good. Also, I really want to get to 260. Well, it's actually 270, or rather 275 now because, you know, Odium, but, it's nice to be a high level because, like, I do like to record the story stuff in this game. And, you know, just, I like to record the story in this game. And also, despite the flaws that the whole Maplestory story has, I really like the story. I don't care too much about the flaws unless it's really strange or something. I don't think there's many strange things. No, I guess strange as an inconsistency, but for the most part I don't really care that much. So yeah. Anyways, get the quest. Doesn't matter which one of the enemies these are. I don't have a teleport rock. No. Wait, do I at least have okay, move that. Oh, and oh right. Around this point, I start to use my buffs. I think we'll use one of these as well today. Because I am going to be here for like 2 hours. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I just reminded myself. So, I've learned recently that there's, like, you know, a number of players out there who are trying their best to reach the max level in this game, which is level 300, and of course no one has reached that yet. And, yeah, that's something I've learned recently. And also how ridiculous it is to even get EXP at that level. Like, I think, from what I know, it takes like maybe a day's worth of time to get 1% of EXP. And I'm like, that is insane. And reminds me that, yeah, obviously I'm never going to reach a goal like that in this game, as my main priority is pretty much to just get to, like, the quest, the story, levels. Which at the moment, the story goes up to level 275, so that's my, goal alone so far. Also, some people are able to level to, like, 275 in like 6 months, and I'm like, how do you people do that? It's impossible for me. I can't do that. Okay, I shouldn't bother with picking up the mesos because it's not that necessary anymore. But anyways, like, yeah, I've heard about, like, the whole, like, I guess you could say it is, like, a challenge to get to level 300 in this game. But it's also, like, is it really necessary? I mean, other than being the first player to get to that level, of course. But still, it's like, I can't even imagine, like, grinding for EXP for so long. Okay, next area. Oh, this sucks. I don't have a spot to go to. I have to manually walk to this destination. I'm not picking up the EXP until a bit. Until I complete all 3 of the quests. So that's what I'm doing first. But anyways, as I was saying, I can't imagine grinding for EXP for like so long. Like, I mean, as you guys could tell from my VODs, I think. At least the ones with my main, because my main is the one that I'm primarily doing this on. Oh, Seems like this person's getting EXP. That's nice. Anyways, but still, I can't imagine, like, grinding for EXP for a long time. Like, as I was just saying, like, in my VODs where I'm grinding for the EXP on my main here, I typically last for about, like, 2 hours, and then I'm like, okay, that's enough for today. Like, I cannot imagine doing this whole process for 24 hours. I wouldn't say 24 hours, but, like, roughly, like, just a very long time. Like, I can't imagine that. Also, I just realized a daily gift. Get the spell trace. Oh, and also make sure I do the bounty portals, because good EXP as well. Oh, it's this one. Oh no. It's not that bad, but it's kind of annoying because I have to pay attention to where I get the birds. I also have to make sure I drink a lot of water too, because my throat is like starting to be affected by allergy season, and that is the worst. Because allergy season is not fun. No one likes it. But it happens because it's allergies. And of course for me, when it's allergy season, my throat is typically like the one that gets affected first, and that really sucks. Okay, why am I sent to this map? No! Wait, why did I go here? I could just gone to Lamina because I could have... where is it? Yeah. Oh, someone used this map. Well, I only need it for a little bit, so it's fine. Just wanted to do it for the quest. Also getting these enemies defeated as well. Oh noes. I really wanted to get to like level 270. Honestly, like obviously the story's up to 275 in terms of the level, but I mainly focus on wanting to get to 270 because I want to meet Nikki T-Boy again in the story. Oh yeah, and speaking of which, I just reminded myself of that. Speaking of Nikki, I love when people, whenever I read the detailed summaries of the stories, I love seeing that people make sure to add Nikki's apparent death, because there's no confirmation that he is dead in the story. There's no confirmation that he's deceased from what happened in Kurot, so, you know, honestly, at this point, I think you guys are probably thinking, yeah, you're believing way too much in the possibility that he might just show up again, alive. But still, like, it's possible, guys. It's possible. And I'm believing it right until the end because, well, believing it until, you know, there's more confirmation of it or something. I don't know. Or, you know, he turns out to be alive, so. Oh yeah, look at this EXP. It's increasing. Yeah, I got like 20 billion from this. Like 5.5 billion, 6 billion, 6.3 billion from like doing this. Yep, very useful. It's like a whole percent or 2 of EXP, and how do I miss this? Anyways, that's all I have to do, and then I go to a map of enemies just one level above me, just to grind for the EXP. Okay, good. Ah! Please don't crash. I hate when that happens, it scares me. Oh yeah, this is something, I don't know if I ever brought this up, but every time I enter the cash shop, like at random times, the game crashes. And I don't know if I'm the only one or not who suffers from that issue. But still, like, I don't know if that's just, like, my end or not. Actually, it probably... It's definitely not my end in terms of, like, connection. It's definitely, like... It has to be the game, but I don't know if anyone else has that issue as well. Because it's happened so many times that I lost count of how many times I sometimes enter the cash shop and the game crashes immediately. Like... I could still go into it, by the way. It just said, like, the game crashes, and then I had to spend, like, 5 minutes waiting for the game to reload just to enter it. Like, so it's annoying. And it's, like, the only time, typically, I don't know if it happens in other instances, but it's, like, the only time that I have, like, crashes with this game. Like, whenever, like, I use the cash shop. So, like, what? Like, I know for a fact there's other instances and it has nothing to do with entering the cash shop, but it's kind of random. Like, I sometimes do something where it's like, you know, just like moving around a map as a character and it happens. But I don't know how to put it. It's just really weird, especially since, like, it only happens whenever I've entered the cash shop at least once, if it didn't crash when I click on the button. So, I don't really know. Anyways, I got my throat. Had to drink water. Yeah, I do kind of wish they have an option to disable the music with this skill. It's not that bad, but it does kind of get annoying when you have to use it every few minutes and it interrupts the background audio. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, and also, tomorrow... Okay, so basically I'm gonna be streaming this game today and tomorrow. And I have an idea for tomorrow's stream where I'm going to attempt to fill out more entries of the monster collection here. Because I went on my other characters, like, because I noticed that there's more entries in there. Like, I went on... Oh, come on. Give me a second. My throat. Anyways, as I was saying, so like I noticed there were more entries in the monster collection. Because it definitely was updated at some point. And some of them were like from areas where my other characters, like, you know, the other starting areas of the game. And I decided to switch to those characters and get those filled in. So that's what I did. And I think it's about time that I do it again, like to get some more entries filled in. So that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow on my main, because that's my highest level character, so. And like the first time, I'm going to try to, I'm going to try to obviously go from the lowest level enemy to higher level enemies, because the lower level enemies have a higher chance at getting the entry in the monster collection, while the obviously the higher level enemies, the chances are much lower. So yeah, obviously that's the plan. Okay, get the rune. Also, now that I think about it, so obviously, Korean Maplestory has the new character class called, named Callie? Wait, Kali? Callie? No, Kali. It's H. And there's an H in the name. And obviously, I will be playing that class when the character is released. And, I think I already did bring this up a while ago, but I'm saying it again because I do plan to do that as per usual when there's a new class in the game. And obviously I've never done something like that for every class, like, record the storyline. I didn't plan to do that for Ilium because of specific reasons. Other than the fact that obviously I haven't done that. I haven't recorded the storyline yet. But yeah, like, I ended up reading a little more about Kali's story. Just a little bit. And honestly, I'm very interested in seeing her storyline in the game. Because there's quite a lot of, like, Flora lore in there. So, well, obviously it makes sense, but still. I'm very curious because I want to know her story. And it's also kind of difficult to avoid reading the detailed summaries on the wiki because I don't want to know yet until like the character's released. So I don't want to know too much. I know, like, bits and pieces. One thing being related to Kane's storyline as well. So, yeah. I think one thing that is, like, not leaving my head about Kali's story? Is that, it's kind of related to something I'm trying to not read too much into because it does tie into, like, a lot of, like, lore in the existing Maplestory, so. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Anyways, oh, portal. Always good to do this. quickly do this for a little bit. I feel like I should ignore these portals because they don't give a lot of EXP. Like 700 million? Like, it's not that much. Oh, I just remembered something. And, oh wait, no, it's gone. Never mind. The event ended. Because I thought that the, whatever it's called, the, you know, the don't do anything for, several hours. Well, not really don't do anything. It's more like just like something that just sits and collects EXP. Like for like several hours. Yeah, I forgot that. I forgot the event ended. But yeah, it did. Okay, the audio continues to play even though no enemies are being attacked anymore by the skill. Oh, almost done with the enemies near your level. Slowly making my way with more EXP. It is a process, but worth it. Anyways, what else to talk about? Oh yeah, just to remind myself again. So yeah, I can't wait for Genshin Impact's next update. Because update 3.6 is, as of the time I'm streaming this, like, less than a week away now. And I really can't wait. I cannot wait. Of course, I do have to wait a bit longer before Baishu and Kaveh are, like, you could get the characters off the banners. It'll still be a while, but I'm excited for the update. Either way, and I can't wait. I cannot wait. Especially the event. The event looks interesting to me, and also we get to see Sumeru characters interacting with each other. Yay! Also, hopefully, a certain character has a new voice by next update. I mean, I can always, you know, pretend it's someone else doing a voice match, but, like, impression. But, at this point, I am hoping it's the new person already, whoever it is. So, yeah, that's something I'm also wondering about as well. But anyways, for the most part, I'm excited for the next update. I really love the picture the update has. Because it's the Sumeru boys in the picture, so I don't know what else to say besides that. But yeah. What I really like about the Dendro element is the characters. Mainly the fact that there's like 3 beautiful tall Dendro men. Dendro male characters. So yeah. Anyways, I got to focus because I need to press spacebar. How am I getting this? It's like at the edge. Okay, I don't even know how I got that one. It's at the edge. How am I pressing at the very edge? There you go. A lot of free EXP. Also, my legs hurt. Ow. That's like about like 10 billion, I think. I actually have no idea. How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know this information? anyways, as I was saying, I cannot wait for the next update. I love the picture accompanied with the update. And, I just can't wait. Oh yeah, and also I can't wait to get Baishu and Kaveh because I'm really curious about their character stories and their voiceovers. Of course, there's a chance that people may spoil because they kind of look at the data, the pre-download files or something, but I will try my best to avoid it because I want to actually get the friendship points myself in the actual game and read and listen to the stuff in their profile. Yeah. I can't wait to know the birthdays as well of the characters. Okay. Anyways, okay, I was just thinking about something and now I just don't remember what I'm trying to say. Oh, now I remember something. So this has nothing to do with any games and, you know, all that. But I remember I watched a video of someone reacting to like an iceberg. Not like an actual iceberg. It's kind of like just like talking about like something like from lighter topics to something more sensitive, I suppose that's one way to put it. And like in the video I watched of someone reacting to an iceberg, one part of the video they're reacting to kind of brought up like something, I don't know. Oh wait, what's that? What's this? What was that? I could get some things, yes. Give me my EXP. Oh, I can only use it in towns. No. I suppose that makes sense. Also, I hope I can trade the chair to other characters because I technically already have it on my main here. Oh, and also make sure to get the node stones. That's important. Because otherwise, that'd be kind of sad. I missed the node stones and potential upgrades. Anyways, as I was saying, so like, from this like, video where someone reacted to this iceberg, like, okay, yeah, I really have no idea how to put it, but, I will mention one point I noticed in it where, like, I think, like, part of it, like, brought up, like this one show, and, like, it's a kid show, by the way. An old kid show from, like, the 2000s. I never actually watched it myself because when I was little, I saw, like, 3 minutes of it, or less. And my younger self immediately did not like it. But anyways, so yeah, I think it's, like, they talked about the show, and one of the things talked about was, like, a theory that people just made up on the spot. But that's not the part I want to mention much about. Like, the part I want to mention is, like, I think you brought up, like how old the characters in the story of this animated show were. And I will say I was shocked because I think for, like, years I thought the characters were teenagers. But they're apparently, like, younger than, like, 13? And I'm like, what? I'm pretty sure that's not true because the voice direction for the show, and by the way, this is Western animation, so it's made in the States, because I'm pretty sure the characters are meant to be, like, teenagers. But, yeah. That's apparently something I learned from that iceberg video that someone reacted to. I'm not gonna specify the show because I don't want to talk about it more because, it's a show I didn't even like anyway, so it doesn't matter. Why am I... What is this? Apparently I'm getting... Oh gosh. Pressing buttons. I'm as close as I can be to the rune. I don't know why the game is telling me I had to get closer. Okay, continuing the grind slowly. Now that I think about it, I hope at some point in the future in Maplestory, there's going to be a cutscene where Angelic Buster finally reveals to Kyle, the current Kaiser, that she's also Tyr. I hope that happens one day in the canon of Maplestory. Because honestly, I really want it to happen. Like, there's literally no lore reason for why she has to hide her identity other than the possibility that, you know, like, because, you know, the power came from a relic and the relics was one of the, you know, the many relics that keep up the barrier in Pantheon. I'm assuming, like, oh, keep it a secret because if people know that the relics have this kind of power, it would, you know, be very, very bad. So that's what I'm guessing for, like, why they're not, why she was told not to tell people that she and Tyr are the same person. Like, that's my guess. But I don't know. Like, there's apparently no consequence. Like, oh, you lose your powers or whatever. No. So that's why I'm like, I wish, like, why, like, I just wish that she already tells Kyle that she is Angelic Buster. I'm like, there's no reason to hide it. It makes me upset. It's pretty much like the main reason why I am playing Angelic Buster. Because I want to know there will be a class exclusive cutscene one day. Like, you know, that reveal, that has her revealing to, Kyle, Kaiser, whatever you want to call him, that, you know, the double identity thing. I'm waiting patiently for that day, but, yeah. I don't think it'll happen for a while, unfortunately. I hope it happens. It's like, why? Why not reveal this information? How much EXP am I getting from here? Okay, still 90% for the burning field. Seriously, from doing this for already like only like 30 minutes or something? I don't know. But like from only doing this for about 30 minutes, how can anyone grind so much for like several hours? Like at a time in this game? It does make me think of like how people are like, oh, just grind and get a lot of EXP from enemies. It's so easy. It's like, yeah, you're telling me. It takes me like so long to even get some EXP. Of course, I am planning more carefully this time, so I am able to get more EXP faster, so... I kind of want to already be in Cernium so much, so I could start getting the sacred symbols. What is the arcane stats? Oh, that's a lot. I have so much dexterity. I have like 26,000 points of dexterity on this character. Oh yeah, now that I think about it, I will slowly continue to level Pink Bean because I am trying to get Pink Bean up there. It's just that I've been lazy, so I haven't really leveled Pink Bean. Pink Bean's already at level 160, I think, so just 60 more levels to go, and I'm done with the character. Oh, and also do the check-in. I'm gonna make sure I get those EXP potions as well. Okay, I shouldn't bother picking up the mesos. It's unnecessary. As someone who is just trying to grind. Oh, and also the node stones as well. At least collect those. Also, as I said, I think in one of my previous streams, I am so glad the Maple Chronicles feature exists. Because, I think that's how people are getting, like, some of the class exclusive dialogue from Kali in the Korean Maplestory servers. I mean, other than, you know, some other reasons, I don't really know. But I'm guessing that's how people are getting, like knowing what the unique dialogue is for Kali in, like, Tenebris and all that. Is because through the Maple Chronicles feature. Gosh, I really love that feature. Like, we don't have to level a brand new character to 275 just to see all possible unique dialogue lines. Like, we don't have to suffer anymore, guys, for a few lines of unique class dialogue. I will probably not stop talking about this for the most part, because it's just, you know, like, because, you know, the many times, like, a lot of us wants to know the unique dialogue for a character, like, in the story. But, like, you either had, like, originally, you either had to level that character up ridiculously, like yourself, or see someone do that for us and record it. And it's pretty difficult because, you know, most people skip the dialogue, like press spacebar, so like any unique dialogue is like gone because they click through the dialogue and all that without reading. So, but so with the Maple Chronicles, feature. We only need to level 1 character up to the quest level and all that. Get the achievement, and yes. I love when I tested it out on a character who didn't do Arcane River yet, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I was happy. Oh, what the heck was that? Lag. Oh noes. I see if I could get closer to not level, but 50% EXP. The bar is at 46% right now, almost 47. Yep, this is the process. Seriously, how could anyone do this for so long? I know I'm saying this several times now on stream, but like, it gets kind of like tiring after like maybe 30-40 minutes. I can't imagine doing this for more than like at least 10 hours. Like, my limit is 2 hours. Usually 2 hours, sometimes more than that, but not always. So, huh. Okay. Should I go to the next area? Okay. Actually, no. Let's save the next area for a bit later. Like, because that's 100%, so let's like get down to 70% here, and then we could switch the maps. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, I just remembered something. So, around a few weeks ago, I don't know how long ago now, I discovered that there's a game called Paranormal Site, 7 Mysteries of Hanjo. And it's a really good game. I haven't seen well, I've seen quite a bit of the game, but I'm obviously not close to done. I've been watching a Let's Play on the game, and it's really good. It's like a horror visual novel, and I really like it, so far. But yeah, I really like it so far. I will say that the person I'm watching a playthrough on the game is unfortunately getting hit with a lot of like YouTube stuff because of it, because which is weird because like the things, okay, there's nothing like horribly wrong like happening in the game. It does go into like sensitive subject stuff, but that's typically like, I wouldn't say typically, but that's like something that I've seen in a few games that people have played and had no like YouTube problems, I'll say that. So it's kind of strange. So, yeah. Okay, let's do this quickly. And also because of that, the person kind of had a, like, basically, like, I guess in a way it sort of gave us an idea that YouTube system of like, oh, we kind of detected something really sad going on with you, and are you okay? But the way, like, the email was like pretty hollow, I guess you could say. That's one way to put it. And I'm like, and I was like wondering like, how is it hollow? And then I looked over what like the whole thing was, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's kind of like telling someone, oh, I feel so bad for what happened here, here's a piece of candy. It was kind of like that, and I'm like, oh gosh, that's real bad. It's like, this is the kind of email they send to like actual concerning situations. I'm like, that's concerning and could use a lot of work. Also, I'm not going to specify anything because I don't want to say any words on stream or anywhere, because I don't know if it's going to detect me saying it. I'm pretty sure... I'm trying to think. It's like, have I played a game which it brought up words? I have played Somnium Files. Like, it brought up, like... Basically, what I mean by words, it's not, like, really bad. It's just, like, in a case of, like... It's, like... a case of... how do I put this? Not, like, bad to say, but it is, like... Basically, for example, it's, like, something that you have to put in, like, content warning for, like, a story. Or, like, content warning, this will, like, talk about this kind of subject material. It basically like that. But it's really strange because, like, usually, like, the YouTube system wouldn't detect it most of the time. But it's likely that it would, depending on if the word is said and a picture accompanying it is, like, viewed. I don't know. Because I know, like, there's this one horror game I watched where, like, it had, like, themes like that, and, the videos were fine, more or less. So that's why I'm, like, saying that. For the most part, I'm not gonna think about it. Because that's a whole, separate thing to talk about, and I don't really know much about all that, so I'm not gonna say anything else. But anyways, the point being, like, Paranormal Sight is a pretty good, it's a really good game, from what I've seen. And I can't wait to see, like, the rest of the game from this Let's Play I'm watching. I will say the latest video in the Let's Play got to a point in the story that covered, like, I wouldn't say it's like a massive reveal because, like, we have yet to know the rest of the game at the moment. But it kind of revealed one particular story point that's been mentioned since the, like, at least since the end of the prologue. Or after the start of the prologue. Yeah, after. And I will say it was so messed up. And just so depressing as well. Because it's like, my gosh, like, that happened in the story, in the game's backstory. Like, obviously the in-universe story, of course. And it's like, I was on the same page with the person who was playing the game. Like, I kind of had the same, like, theory with, like, what probably happened to the character in the past of the storyline. But to have the full description of what exactly happened is so, like, and reading it, it's so depressing. Like, why? Why was that? Oh my gosh. Honestly, there's a lot of, like, types of crimes where, like, in real life where you're like, why did this have to happen to this poor individual? But it never, like, makes you stop like thinking about it because like of how messed up it is. Man. Ugh. It's so messed up in this case. Cause it's like one of those like things that I've seen in like some stories where it's like where like a villainous character blames someone innocent because they happen to just be related to someone they despise. And it's like, it's so sad because it's like they're, oh gosh, that lagged. Like the only thing that they've done in a sense is, in a way, is simply just being related to the character they don't like. Like that's all they've done. All they, like the only reason that the villain doesn't like them is because they're related to the person they despise. And it's like, why? Why do villains do this? I mean, other than the fact that they're meant to be like evil in this situation, like. Sad things that we all think about sometimes, I guess. Anyways, yeah, that part of the game made me think of like just like stuff. But yeah. Oh, I should also actually no. I was gonna say something, but then I realized that's a spoiler in the game, and I don't want to spoil such a great game. Okay, seriously, I keep getting so many of these. How many do I have now? 16? 17? So much EXP. Okay, cubes. More cubes. Getting to the next level is so slow. I've just been quiet for a few minutes because I was just thinking. And I'm just staring at my EXP bar, and I've gained about like 70 billion EXP today, I think. And that's like 6%. Of course, I'm not like doing this so much every single day, so it's fine. But still, the process is so slow. I want to be a level 70. It'll be a while. Especially since, like, the sacred symbols, like, will take a while to max out, so, like... Yep. And another thing about it, I'm sort of, like, guessing that there might... well, at the moment we have 3, like, sacred symbols released, right? Cernium, Arcus, and, what's the other thing? Oh, Odium, right. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. No, I pressed the wrong button. It's fine. Oh, and now that I think about it, in Korean Maplestory, they actually separated the Grandis map further. So we have like the starting areas and Elysium as its own map. And then we have like the middle planet being Continental Grandis, and you click on it in the map and it has the locations like all there. It's nice that they did that because I could see that, like, you know, with the, you know, more of the story being like expanded upon, like I'm guessing they need more room with where they put the stuff. That, and also I'm guessing that when the class is releasing global, we'll finally know the pronunciation. But for now, I just have to, like, guess. But yeah, because I'm guessing, like most of the other Grandis classes, Kali will have her own starting section. And that means, yeah. It simply means that, there will be another planet in the map. Technically, they're called moons, by the way. I call them planets because I just did. Getting closer. But still, this is about 6% EXP today, and that's actually pretty good. Well, once I exchange for EXP, it might be a bit more, so... gotta see. I still got an hour to go. Because the other EXP potion lasts like 62 more minutes. I'm still getting more of those. Didn't even notice. Now I misstepped. Anyways, I just remembered something. Well, I was just like sitting here quietly. And, yeah, I just reminded myself of Octopath Traveler 2. Again, just like last stream. But basically, I just remembered, like, I made more progress in the game, by the way. And I think I'm about very, very close to, like... Okay, I wouldn't say very close, but... So, since my last stream, the amount of progress I made in Octopath 2 is a lot. I finished all the main character stories. And about every side quest except for one. And I also finished the cross pass, as well. Oh no, get the thing so I could get my EXP. Anyways, yeah, so I did all the main character stories, I did the cross pass, and I completed every side quest except for one. And, oh yeah, and also when I finished Hikari's story, I learned that unlike the first game, the credits do not play after you complete the main story of the traveler you picked at the start. And I'm gonna guess that the credits play when I finish what I just unlocked after I completed all 4 cross pass. And it's the, it's called Extra Stories. I haven't started it yet because I want to finish everything I can possibly do before I do that. And everything includes side quests. And I'm only 1 away from finishing. I will admit that I actually Googled the answers for like maybe 3 side quests. Because I spent an... Oh, great. A bounty portal just spawned when I did this. No! But anyways, yeah, I got lost in the game so many times when trying to complete the remaining side quests that I was like, I give up. I'm going to Google the answer. And, yeah. Like, seriously, I'd probably spend like 3 hours trying to figure out how to do those, remaining quests. Like, I talked to every NPC in the game, inquired them all, checked their items, and, yeah, I couldn't, like, figure out how to get the answer. So I Googled the answers to some side quests, and then it turns out I did miss some inquiries, in the game. And, yeah, and it kind of makes sense, because I had to walk all over the place just to find the specific NPCs. And obviously the day-night cycle kind of made it a little difficult for me to actually find them, so, like, that's partially why. And I probably didn't have the characters needed to, you know, get the things. Yeah, there's a lot. Oh, I messed up on the thing. No! Why did I do that? But anyways, so yeah. Yeah, that was like 3 hours of my playtime since I finished Hikari's story. Yeah, so basically the plan I have is that I want to get every character above level 70, do that last side quest, and then do the extra stories and beat the game. Like, that's my plan. Also, I'm trying to 100% Steam achievements as well because I'm very close to doing that. Alongside alongside finishing the game. So yeah. I can't wait. Especially because I want to look at like fan art. I am sort of looking at fan art now since I'm pretty much almost done with the game. But I can't check Tumblr until I've actually done the rest of the game, which includes the credits. So I have to wait a bit longer. But it's also like kind of tiring to grind sometimes because I'm just like sitting at my computer with the controller and just like spinning around in circles in the game so I could get the monsters to spawn. So it's a tiring process, but worth it in the end. Oh, and also, wait, did I mention this last time? I don't think I did. Oh, no, I didn't. But after, like, my last stream, and also after I finished, like, the cross pass and unlocked extra stories. Again, I haven't started it yet, because I want to complete all side quests first. I was actually able to check the wiki, since I pretty much seen 90% of the game now. I'm assuming that the last 10% is pretty much the content I haven't seen yet. Like an accurate percent number, I suppose. And I was able to check the wiki since I'm pretty much almost done with the game. And as long as I don't see too much else, it's fine. But basically, I checked the wiki on the game. And I checked to see how old the characters are, the main 8 characters. And, yeah, I finally know that information now. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I guess I will say I was a bit surprised for at least 2 characters. Because I didn't expect those ages. But, that's, I don't know what else to say. Like, I was like, it's kind of like I'm surprised, but at the same time not, because, like, yeah, it actually makes sense. Or something like that. I don't know how to put it. I think what I'm trying to say is, like, for one character specifically, I didn't expect his age to, like, be older than my initial guess. Well, not, like, too much older. I guess, like, 3 years younger than his actual age. So I was, like, kind of close with my predictions. Because I kind of predicted, like, I mean, apart from one character whose age was indirectly confirmed in the game, I kind of, like, predicted, like, everyone else's, and I will say 2 characters I was pretty much correct, like, exactly. And, like, everyone else I was, like, fairly close with my predictions, but not exactly, like, correct. Like, I was, like, off by 2 to 3, years in, like, so. Anyways, the point being, I now know how old the characters are. Because I knew the ages for, like, the first game cast, like, among the main 8 characters. So, like, I'm glad I know the second game, like, cast, like, ages. Right, and also while I was trying, not really trying, but while I was like, looking stuff up, I actually tried to see like if the voice actors for certain characters were confirmed, because obviously quite a lot of characters have their voice actors confirmed in the game. But I think for characters who have very spoiler like connection to storylines, I don't think theirs are confirmed exactly. Which is kind of disappointing because I really wanted to know the voice actor for one character. A character I'm not gonna say because that character is a huge spoiler for one storyline. I will say you hear the character's voice in the trailer, but I'm not gonna specify what the dialogue is. Well, one of the trailers. I've actually seen quite a few trailers, and some of them actually don't have the dialogue playing in it, so, yeah. In one of the trailers, one of the lines is from the character. I tried to look it up, but I was, like, scared that I might get something related to what I haven't done yet in the game. And, what else? There's another point. Wait, what was I saying? I forgot. I think I was saying, like, oh yeah, great. I forgot what I was saying. Great. I think I was trying to say, like, why I didn't check too much into it. Oh yeah, partially because, like, yeah, like, I don't want to accidentally spoil myself of, like, what I haven't done yet, in the game. Because there's still the extra stories, and there might be more lore related to that character in it. So yeah, like, I tried to look it up, but I was, like, afraid of getting spoilers, and also, like, it's kind of hard to specify, like, what I'm trying to search, I guess. I mean, it's easy to type the character, but it does, like, fall under the first point I made, which is, there might still be spoilers, so I want to avoid as much as I can, so. But yeah, like, I did check, and unfortunately, I don't see that the character's voice actor has been confirmed. My personal guess is that it might have to just the fact that the character's a spoiler, so announcing that, you know, the person voiced that character would spoil their role in this story, I suppose. Like, that's probably why the character's voice is not confirmed. I wish it was, because I really want to know, like, because the voice is so familiar, and I think I know who it is, but it could probably be a voice match for someone that I'm thinking of, so it's, like, probably not the case. So that's why I wish I knew who it was. Also, I'm now at 49%. I have grinded 8% EXP today. 3% coming from, like, 3% coming from, like, other stuff, though. And maybe more once the EXP potions have run out. But anyways, I really can't wait to finish Octopath 2. I can't wait to see what the extra stories are about. But first, I have to get everyone to above level 70, and also to, yeah, to do that last, side quest. yeah, and also because I did mention it, since I am almost done with the game, I decided to look at some fan art. Not on Tumblr, by the way, because I know people will be talking about the end of the game on there. But basically somewhere else, like Pixiv, and basically I just started looking at fan art because someone I follow on Pixiv ended up sharing some, and I was like, ooh, you played this game too, I see. And I looked at their fan art, and it's actually really good. And then I saw some pictures, and my brain went burr, and I was like, I kind of like this. I'm not gonna specify what I mean. But it's really nice fan art. Anyways, I really like the fan art. I really want to see more of it because I remember after I've seen pretty much the entirety of Octopath Traveler, like the first game, I went on Tumblr immediately and started seeing so much like great fan art on there. I really love a lot of it, especially ones where like people draw the characters in the secondary job outfits. I will say I really like the ones in the second game, like the first game. Especially the hunter class, because it makes all the other characters like, you know, half animal as well. And I think at least like 2 of the characters, they're kind of like cats, I think. And I find that adorable. I remember I saw one piece of fan art where like, I think based on the fan art, the person, when they played the game, primarily had Hikari with the hunter secondary job. And one of the pictures they drew kind of reminded me of this other like piece of fan art I've seen related to Genshin, where I don't know how to put it, but I think it's like, if I remember the Genshin one, I'll explain the Genshin one because it's easier without spoiling Octopath 2. But in Genshin, basically it's like, I don't think it's much a spoiler, but basically, the Traveler meets Skara, but like before that it's like, oh, here's your uniform, and basically what I'm guessing is that like obviously the Traveler puts on a uniform. Oh yeah, and if I remember correctly, the Traveler in the fan art is Ether. So basically, Ether is drawn in this costume. But like before that was revealed, the character is like about to start their monologue, and it's like, and then notices what Ether is wearing, and it's like, what are you wearing? Like their monologue got interrupted because of whatever costume like Ether was wearing, which is a shark costume, I think. It's either no, it's a swordfish. Yeah, swordfish. And it was really funny. So basically, that was the Octopath 2 fan art I've seen. It was basically that, except obviously different. It was amazing. I love that picture. Also, what's in the next map? More stuff. 49%! Oh boy. Yeah, tomorrow I'm not really gonna do this. I'm probably gonna do my EXP grind tonight. And then tomorrow will be the Monster Collection stream. Well, I already said that, but I already made that. But like, that's definitely the plan. Makes me a little more relaxing and just like, I don't have to grind so much. I mean, grinding for EXP is fun, but there's only so much I can handle. on my own. Also, I just don't want to do 2 in a single week, so, like, you know. Especially since next week, Genshin's update 3.6 will drop, and I will be doing... Okay, so from the special program... Oh, I just remembered! Get the thing! No, don't miss it! I almost missed the portal for a second. I forgot it existed. Oh, it's one of these. Yeah, and we failed immediately. Sad. And we don't get much EXP if we don't make it to the top. That's stupid. Anyways, as I was saying. So, like, from the 3.6 special program for Genshin, there's 2 story quests being released. So, Nahida's Act 2 and Baishu's Act 1. There's Layla's Hangout. And there's the whole Sumeru event. Going on as well. So, the plan I have next week is... Okay, I have to figure out more of next week first. But definitely I'm going to be doing Nahida's quest next week so I could get the boss unlocked because they introduced a new boss. And if it's like anything with like Zhongli and Raiden's Act 2, it's a weekly boss. So obviously I should definitely do that Act 2 right away so I could unlock the boss. And what else? And also, well, that's like the only thing I planned next week, unfortunately. Oh yeah, there's a new, wait, I just remember, and there's also a new area. I keep forgetting it exists, that they announced that, I forget. But yeah, new area, coming next update, and that should, hopefully, let us max out our statues, in Sumeru. Because, from what I can see, we only need like 25 more for the statue, outside of the extra 5 we get in the current updates. Actually, there might be a +1 there, like 26 new ones, because, like, every region so far gives us, like, 1 extra Oculus. And so that means, like, there has to be an extra Dendro one as well. Yeah, I forgot there's a new area. So, like, my plan for the stream might be to, like, explore that new area as well. I'll still unlock it. Because obviously I want to unlock it, duh. But there might be a quest line, and I kind of want to do that on stream. Maybe. I actually don't know. We have to check. We have to check and see what's available. Oh, and also because of that, I will be streaming on Thursday as well for like Nahida's quest. I'm tempted to do some of these like back on like Wednesday again. But, like, I don't want to risk, like, probably accidentally missing my classes. So, I'm not going to be careless and stream. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's fine if it's, like, a story quest. But I'm not really, like, rushing to, like, do the quest immediately. I mean, I might still do it on Wednesday. But I feel like maybe just waiting until, like... I'm kind of tired, sorry. But, like, I might actually just wait till Thursday. Again, by the way, again, I should probably mention that. Maybe when Baishu's banner is available, and obviously like Kave also being available as well, to get from the banners. I might actually stream that on a Wednesday, maybe. I think. I don't know. I might. Keyword might. I might stream on Wednesday so I could get them immediately on day one of like the banner. Well, technically the banner switch would be on a Tuesday. However, I don't stream at 7 p.m. on Tuesdays, so it will have to be the next day. It depends. It depends because I gotta check. I had to make sure I'm available to actually do that on Wednesday, so you know. Yes. Okay, we didn't lose our combo, even though it doesn't matter. Anyways, I will figure out the days I stream Genshin over time, so don't worry about it too much. Why did I do that on nothing? I meant the other enemy. Oh yeah, I also had to figure out when I do Layla's hangout as well. Yeah, I had to figure that out as well. Huh. Oh yeah, and speaking of the hangouts in Genshin, I did mention this already, but basically depending on what is going to be written for, like, I guess like system update, I think, for like Genshin, like in the patch notes, I'm either going to be streaming Farason's hangout when next update drops, or alternatively, I actually play Farason's hangout on my own, and depending on whatever I have planned in the future, and after a certain point, I will stream Farason's hangout, like, when that happens, basically. Like, some people already have been, like, streaming Farason's hangout, but I just kind of don't want to until, like, one of the characters in her story has their new voice actor. So my decision is based on whether like the change happens in update 3.6 or not. If it doesn't, I decided I'll do Farason's hangout on my own, but mainly for the sake of completion. Because I want to complete the hangout for the rewards and all that, and the achievement. I hit my mic. And the achievement. However, it doesn't mean I won't ever stream it. It just means that I won't stream it for a while. Anyways, so yeah, so basically, like, my second playthrough of Farason's hangout would be on stream in the somewhat distant future. I don't know, how long does it take to replace a voice? like all the recordings. I got my throat. Ah. No, why does my throat have to act up now? It hurts. But yeah, that's the plan. But it's okay, guys. It's okay. Because hangouts in Genshin are replayable. Like, you can literally play them so many times. So it wouldn't be a bad thing, like, at all, because, like, I could just do it just for completion, and I could replay it in the future. So it's not that troublesome. Oh, and also thinking about it, like, my choice whether when, like, of, like, basically, like, whether I'll do my first playthrough of Farsun's Hangout on stream or not. Like, it's also, like, I also kind of, not just kind of, but I also definitely want to do it before, like, the Sumeru event, since we will be seeing Farsun in that one based on the trailer, so. Well, the trailer pretty much is telling us, yeah, we're gonna see all the characters, in Sumeru, during that event, so, yeah. I find it interesting that the Vahumana, like, representative is question marks. Like, we don't know. But I think people are thinking it's probably Skara or something, Wanderer. Like, that's just a guess. Watch it be true or not, like, in a week. But who knows? We obviously don't know yet. My poor throat. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, my poor bunny. It needs food. Okay. Oh no, it's this, like, skill reset thing. I don't like it. Oh yeah, that rune buff, which is like the skills cooldown, it does not even apply to this skill here. I guess it kind of makes sense considering it does play music when you use it. Or it actually just doesn't apply to 5th job skills. I think that's actually the case. I'm already at 50%, halfway to go to level 256. I feel like I won't get there anyway. I think I might be level 260 by the, at least within this year, hopefully. How much EXP do I get per day, like, on average, without the grind, EXP sessions? I think it's, like, about, like, 3 to 4%. So if I were to keep doing, like, the amount of effort I do every day, I would probably most likely actually get to level 265 this year. Actually, scratch that. The EXP amount between 260 to 269 is ridiculous. So well, at least it's not as ridiculous as anything above level 275. Gosh, the EXP gap is insane up like past that point. I just remembered, is there anything in Korean Maplestory saying that the EXP curve is shortened? I actually don't know. Think about it now, I actually don't know. I have to check. 42 out of 100 now. 43 out of 100. Ah, my foot, ow. Oh yeah, I just remembered, I kind of want to get more characters above like, at least like level 200, because I'm getting close. My foot. I've been sitting on my legs and it's causing my feet to feel weird because of the blood flow. Ow. Rule number 1, probably should never sit on my legs for a very long time. Ow. But I fail rule number 1 all the time because I keep forgetting to like kind of stretch my legs in my chair. Getting up there in time as well. Cause I do have like 22 minutes left on the potion. Oh, and also to point out, I do have the decent holy symbol skill maxed out with the plus 5 points. So I am getting the max possible amount of EXP from that skill. Curious on what will be next in the storyline in Maplestory. Because obviously we have the Shangri-La next for global. Korean Maplestory already got that. I can't wait to see what's next. I want to see more of the Angler company and family. Like, there's kind of not much left of the family because Nikki's absent and supposedly deceased, and Laha is deactivated / deceased. So, there's not really much of the family left other than Kozim, who is no longer part of the family, and, like, yeah, Sonia is there. Also, all of us agree that we don't really like Senya, even if she has a potential of probably having a heel face turn. Personally, I like Nikki more. He's so adorable, and he, like, My gosh, the Kurot storyline really solidified him as one of my favorite antagonists in the game. Okay, let's see. Anyways, like, I do want to see more with the storyline. I think what I'm more interested in is the possibility that Nikki reappears and reveals that he survived what happened in Kurot. I want that to happen. I know I said this earlier, but I constantly say this, like, every so often whenever I remember Nikki in Maplestory, because I'm like, I really want him to turn up alive some point in the future. Like, because also there's no confirmation that he actually is deceased, by the way, because the mention of his body wasn't found. Or, you know, just in general, no body, no death trope, in effect. So, like, and also Maplestory kind of makes it very clear if there's, like, character death. So, the fact that they don't show it for Nikki is suspicious. So, yeah. I kind of just want to see how he would reappear. Like, would it be so amazing? Like, or just, like, will it be amazing, or it's gonna be anticlimactic? Like, oh, sure, he's alive, by the way. It's like, I hope not. I don't think so, because they made his reappearance actually not anticlimactic, so. Here. Okay, yay! Have some good old EXP here. $47 out of 100. Oh, please. I'm getting close to like 600 billion. Why am I saying 60? No. I'm getting close there. To that. Say yay! Already at like at 50% today, so I got like 9% of EXP today, which is really good. Makes up for some lost time. Why does the dialogue from the rock spirit concern me? Anyways. No, I messed up. Time it. Oh. Seriously? There we go. Some good old EXP. EXP. Getting closer to 60 billion. 600 billion. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm saying the values incorrectly this stream because I'm kind of... I'm not tired. I will say lately, for some reason, like... Okay, like, I get like 7-8 hours of sleep every day, but for some reason I wake up as if I don't. It's kind of weird. And also, the dark circles under my eye is much more obvious, and I'm not sure how to feel about that. I don't care, but when I see it so obviously staring back at me in the mirror, I'm like, how do I remove these? 'Kay. Making more progress. Yeah, honestly, I cannot imagine doing this for like several hours. Like, how does someone manage that? Like, not even I can do that. Like, I can't stay consistently grinding for EXP for so long. Two. Okay. On my throat. Ow. Okay, more progress. really can't wait for like the next update in Genshin. I keep thinking about it because I'm like, I can't wait. There's a new area and I want to max out the statue. There you go, 600 billion EXP. And that's 51%. 51.5% EXP. Seriously, how do you people manage to keep grinding in this game for so long? I know some people still have a permanent frenzy token. Because of like, you know, stuff from a while back, but still. And also like a lot of other sources of EXP, but still, as I said. Like, I can't imagine at least doing this for so long. It's like, doesn't it get boring to you guys? Like, this is why I wish the EXP curve was like a bit more reasonable so we don't suffer like this. There's a reason why there's only gonna be one character I level past 250 with, and it's this character. Anyways, oh yeah. I just realized I never really talked much about Pro Sekai. Because, like, that is a game I want to stream at some point in the future. But I had to figure out how to stream my, my iPhone. Like, it's complicated because, like, I'm trying to find ways to do so. Like, to, like, get my iPhone to be, like, on my computer, like, record it and all that. But, like, every method is confusing, doesn't work, or I had to pay money for it. Well, which probably is the only choice I have, but it's like I need something permanent, not like something like a monthly subscription. So, I had to figure out something. Because I really do want to stream Pro Sekai, like, on, like, so much. Because I want to kind of, like, do co-op with people if they jump on, like, and, like, as a custom team. So, you know. Like, I want to stream it. I really do. Oh, whoa. I did not notice that. 56 out of 100. Okay, my EXP coupon's going to expire, but that's okay because the big EXP bottle will expire in 5 minutes anyway, so it's fine. Anyways, hopefully I do stream Pro Sekai. There's so much I would like talk about with it while like playing like songs on there. Of course, hopefully it works smoothly for the most part because I know for a fact my phone heats up like crazy if I play the game for too long. So I had to keep that in mind whenever I stream that. But also, I still, I want to play it on stream. and speaking of which, by the way, I should also mention I played the English version of Pro Sekai because, okay, I will say I'm tempted to play the Japanese version just to, like, you know, play it. But, like, the thing is, like, it takes quite a few steps to actually do that. Because, like, change region, have an account, a different account, and all that. Like, I'm not gonna bother with too much details, basically, with that. So I mainly just play the English version. But I do, like, look at what's new in the Japanese version because, you know, I look at what cards will hopefully be available in the English version as well. One of the latest events finally added Night Court Kaido. And I'm like, oh my gosh, after so long, he's finally added to the Empty Sekai. And also from when I checked, and based on, like, the first, Night Court Len card there is, Len was added to the Empty Sekai like a year ago or something in the Japanese version. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it took a whole extra year for Empty Sekai to be completely, like, done with adding the Vocaloids. Oh, and also Night Court Kaido is mean. And we all like that, so... Oh, and also I did watch some stuff related to the storyline. Obviously with fan translation, because obviously we're not gonna see it for like an entire year. In in the English version, so you know. But yeah, like I got to see some like stuff from the event. Oh, as well as some, like, field conversations. I think one of them was interesting because, like, it's like Mafuyu trying to avoid Kaido, and basically Rin and Len are talking with her. But it's, the interesting part is that, like, there's also a field conversation in the same area at the same time with Night Court Kaido, and some of the comments in the description... Okay, so basically the conversation in the video is Mafu wanting to keep her distance from Kaido. But people in the comments are like, he's like 3 feet away and listening to this conversation. Like, people were just pointing that out and it was funny. Oh, and also, speaking of which, oh yeah, Pro Sekai had the April Fool's event going on, like, on April Fool's Day. I will say it's a bit sad that they didn't let it last a bit longer, because, like, not everyone is on during April Fool's Day, and also time zone stuff. So that's kind of sad, I'll admit. It should have lasted an extra day, because it was, like, it's really lovely. But anyways, like, the English version got the version that the Japanese version got last year. And it's where, like, everyone is in different groups. Oh, and the EXP potion expired. Anyways, let me finish this conversation. So basically, it's all the Sekai characters in random groups, and we have the Vocaloids, like, interacting with their Sekai like all the Sekai counterparts interacting with each other. Obviously with the exception of Night Court, Len, and Kaido, because they did not exist when the April Fool's event happened in the Japanese version a year ago, and obviously they don't exist yet in the English version. Also, the English version is exactly a year behind the Japanese version as well. Anyways, but one conversation's interesting, and if I remember correctly, it's Wonderland Showtime, Kaido, and Mako, like, talking to Nightcord Rin. And basically, part of the conversation was like, like, my version, aka Kaido, like, Nightcore Kaido, doesn't exist yet. Like, he's absent. And it's like, I wonder what he's gonna be like. And then Wonderland Showtime Mako is like, it's like, he'll probably be like, basically, the kind of personality she was describing was like someone like who's like, oh, kind of cheerful. And it's kind of funny to see this conversation, like, again, like, now that we actually have Nightcord Kaido, but only the Japanese version. Because his personality is more, how do I put this? It's more blunt, like, when it comes to, like, stating, like, you know, the facts. I think I put this as, like, I think I described it at one point as, like, a good, like, it's, you know, aggressive, but with the right intention. I think that's how I put it. And oh my gosh, there is so many memes that stemmed from seeing that conversation again, now that we actually have Nightcord Kaido in the Japanese version. Because, some of them I've seen is, like, people being like, we shouldn't, like, don't tell Nightcord Rin. Like, don't tell what we know. But yeah, I love that. Just like, don't tell her what Nightcord Kaido is really like. Anyways, I think this is a good enough place to stop my EXP grind today. Oh my gosh. Also, I'm going here because it's easier. Now, let's go exchange our EXP. 300. We got 14 billion from this, and we could go with a percent. Yes. Yep. 53% with these coupons. Also, we have more of this. Anyways, let me go clear out my inventory as well. Oh my gosh, I have so much stuff. Okay, gonna do this real quick. All the node stones I collected. So this is the result of doing the monster park. Okay, from 41.9%, I got up to 53.3% from the monster park, doing it 2 times. The quest, 2 hours of grinding, and the conversion from the event. Without the event, it would just be 52%. So that's a lot of progress today. Yay! We're still less than 50% away from the next level. Oh yeah, I'm kind of letting these sit in my inventory because there's so many. Actually, no. I don't want to keep them in my inventory. Get them out. Okay. Oh, I have so many of these. Click, sell them all. I think I want to try to get more of these. Cause they do drop after I do the quest, so, you know. I don't know, we'll see. I'm kind of exhausted right now, I need a break. Stretch. Okay. Anyways, that'll be all for today's stream. Oh gosh, lag. Please don't crash. Not when I'm about to end it. Oh yeah, this is from the April Fool's thing in this game. Yeah, it's adorable. Oh yeah, I do have this. Okay, that's enough. I guess we'll go back to this chair. Anyways, as I was saying, that'll be all for today's stream. As I just said, I did about 2 hours of EXP grinding. Some from the Monster Park and the quest, of course. And, yeah, a lot of good progress. Oh yeah, and also EXP from the, Rock Spirit, event going on. It's so cute. I love the Rock Spirits. I love the Arcana Spirits overall. The Rock Spirit is specifically the focus here. I can't wait for more of these. More coupons! So I can get more EXP. I just want to be the next level so badly. Well, not just the next level, but you guys get the point. So the plan I have next time is that I want to focus on the monster collection. And of course, some people will probably be like, I don't think you should. It's not really necessary. And obviously I know that. But I kind of want to do it anyway because it's kind of relaxing to kind of get a break from grinding. Like, there's some things I could do. I'll just have to figure it out. I was about to say, where are these from? And it's from the Pathfinder's tutorial location, basically. So yeah, I will have to figure out which areas to start with, basically, because I'm not gonna just start anywhere, obviously. Like, so. Oh, there's one thing I gotta check. Oh, I'm missing. Oh wait, no, I'm missing 2. Never mind. I thought I was missing just 1. Oh, I'm missing 1 here. This thing evades me. I'm trying my best. Oh, I had to fight Lucid. Wait, what? I thought something... Oh, no, it's different. Okay, never mind. I was, like, wondering. I'm like, what? Why is that? Oh, never mind. What? Oh, no, that's specific. Wait. Whatever. Anyways, I'll figure out a lot of this later. So, basically, the plan tomorrow, monster collection. Or try to. Because the chances are kind of low. But don't worry, we have the skills. So, we know what to do. Anyways, and after that, obviously, will be other streams. And whenever, I don't know when I'll stream Maplestory after tomorrow. Like, when I'll do it again. It depends on the schedule, obviously. So, obviously keep an eye out for that, as well. So anyway, thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all next time.